Preparing your house for sale in 2024 is what I have for you today. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Rosie, your trusted real estate agent in the city of Orlando, Florida. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so you do not miss any of my videos. So let's get to it right now. I have some notes, just in case if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. So there's so many steps you can do to sell your house. I'm just gonna talk about a few of them that I believe are very important. So let's start right now. It involves work. For sure, it involves a lot of work, not just from the agent, but all the advice that the agent can give to the seller is very important to follow because it will help. It's just gonna help more and more, especially if you're really interested to sell your home. We're gonna start with declutter and depersonalize your home. That is a super and very important step. Why? Because you do not want, when you go to a house as a buyer, when people go to your house, they want to see themselves in that space. So you have to clear the counters, clear absolutely everything you have that is on top of the counters, the tables, no pictures, nothing like that. Bathrooms, you cannot have anything at all. No toothbrushes, no brushes, no perfumes, no nothing. Showers, nothing, no bottles, absolutely nothing. Just keep it empty. I'm going to include here the food pantry. That's for sure. You need to clear that area. Why? Because people are curious. And if we do an open house, which is more likely that people do open houses, then they open the pantry, and if they see a mess, then it's just very negative, you know? So I have an example of my old clients recently that I sell their home. They had an amazing, beautiful pantry. It was so good that people that walked in the house and they opened the pantry, they started taking pictures. It was like a museum. They just had it all by name. I mean, you have to have ideas and the desire to sell your home to make it the best possible way so people are attracted to it. Another thing I want to add to this is having too much furniture. Some people just like so much furniture, and if there is something that is not allowing you to walk, and you get like it's just too much, then that is a sign that you need to remove some chairs and maybe store them or give them to a neighbor, not forever, but just temporary, or store it somewhere. Put it somewhere where it's not in the face of somebody or in front of somebody, because what we need is open space, people that can walk through your house, through the rooms, feeling free, like there's a space, there's like freedom. Otherwise, if you have to go around it and there's too many chairs and things like that, it's not really the best view, the best stage of the house. For sure, we cannot forget to deep clean. A lot of people that I've seen when I've been showing houses, that's a very important step. Some people don't care, I want to put it up for sale and done. No, you gotta give it work a little bit, you have to work. If you don't want to pay someone to clean your house professionally, then you do it yourself. If you have I'm sure you have all the chemicals or all the products that will help you create, will help you with the cleaning, will help you create the best cleaning possible. We all have something, right? So we need to clean. What do I mean by this? Windows have to be clean. Refrigerator have to be clean, declutter. Baseboards have to be clean. That is, believe it or not, is so important, because you cannot just leave that dust and spider web form there, especially if we take a little bit longer than the plan in selling the house. So it's got to be a maintaining and always cleaning it until the house is sold. Remember that we are doing the best we can to present your house in the best possible way. So the first impressions are very important. So we cannot, we have to make it even also, I forgot, the smell of the house is so important. You know that everybody has a smell. We are not gonna kid ourselves, you know. I mean, it's true. We're humans. Some people like showering twice a day. Some people only once a day. They like to put lotion, perfume, and they like to smell nice. But not every smell is good for everybody. So every family have a little bit of a scent. The house has something. You cook there, you clean there. Maybe the chemicals of the cleaning is not really good for people. So we have to consider many things. So when you are in the house, we need to open the windows to run the fresh air, and to have maybe a nice scent, and something that a realtor can do, can just put a nice scent, nice smell, nice, maybe flowers, fresh flowers. That helps so much. So the smell brings something into your brain. I think that that's a very important step. That's what I do when I have houses. I make sure that the smell of the kitchen, the cook, maybe some people like fish, some people like to cook in a way that frying is the number one thing in the kitchen. So we need to be ready for that, and just get it out of the house. Another thing that I believe is so important is painting the house. And please, if you're not a professional painter, do not paint the house, because you need to do a great job painting the house. And painting the house in the color white or in whites, it will be better than having all the colors of the world. It's not going to help. You need to have one uniform color. Why? Because it helps with the photo shoots. It also helps to it's just fresh, it's just cleaner, it just feels more open and spacious. Now we're gonna go to the part of repairs. We have to repair anything that is not working. If your fridge doesn't work, if your washer doesn't work, if your air conditioner doesn't work, all those things are major changes. You might have to even buy a new system of air conditioning. Anything like that is for sure something that you must repair or buy. There are other things that I believe are important to consider, like if there's a window that is not closing correct, you need to fix it, or maybe there's a broken window, or the doorknobs are not working well, you need to repair it, or the closet door is not closing, then you need to repair it. So there are things there that needs to be done. You cannot just leave it. The more things that you do to your house before you put it for sale, the better for you, and the more opportunity for the buyer to really like it and be the first one to give you an offer. And another thing is to enhance curb appeal. That is so important. The outside of the house really is like an invite, you put in there your marks. What it is, your marks are the flowers. If there's no flowers, you need to plant some flowers. You need to cut the grass. You need to, cut the bushes there. And definitely, if your driveway is in the front of your house, a pressure washer will help to look much better. Also, when you're going in front, you're about to open the door. If you see the door needs to be repaired, it's not closing correctly or making noises, make sure the door does not make any weird noises. I go into houses that they go, it's kind of like embarrassing, So it's important to do that. Also, painting the door is key. If the door sometimes gets scratches and it's old, things get old. In a few months, sometimes it gets old. A year, it gets old. You need to repaint it if necessary. Another thing that I believe is important is stage your home. If you don't know how to do that, then maybe you can look at Pinterest. You can look at magazines, or maybe you have a friend who can help you with that. When the house is really empty, let's say that you don't have furniture anymore, it's important to if you can possibly get the right furniture, it's good. Like maybe you can borrow a friend's furniture, an extra table, maybe a sofa. But if you don't have it, paying a professional stager will not be a bad idea. It's actually going to really help you with the sale of your home. Because by doing so, you will have the photo shoots are going to be much better. They're going to be quality. And with the white walls, they're going to be super great. They're going to look awesome. And if you know how to put some green inside the house, like plants, that's staging. You know, adding something that makes lift up the house, make it even alive, you know. So we all need to do that to our own homes. I believe, from my own experience, it just makes it it makes it gives you some kind of peace, you know, to have that everything in order. So having green with the white walls, and I already spoke about the paint of the walls. That's important. Having all this done will give the house the right visual to the buyer. It will give the right space to the buyer. It will smell nice. It will look good from the beginning, from the outside. And you have a lot more chances to sell the house. I hope you have found this video beneficial and you can do something with this, because I believe it's going to help anybody who wants to sell their home now. If you like this video, give it a click and a like, and follow me in social media and Instagram, TikTok, where I constantly post information, education about selling and buying property here in Orlando. I also have resources about moving to Orlando, such as a recommendation guide and also a home buying checklist in the description below. Thank you for watching. See you next time.